I'm Dixie, and I'm a certified life coach and really passionate about being mentally, emotionally, and spiritually healthy. And I want to challenge you. I love to have my perspective challenged and have new ideas. I think it just makes life wonderful. So I want to do that with you today and share with you an experience that I had just this morning. And it's something that I've learned, but I don't know about you. I'm just fascinated by the fact that we learn at different levels, right? We can know something, but then there's just these deeper and deeper levels. So I had a deeper level experience this morning. I woke up with just a lot of anxiety. My heart was racing. I was stressing about things. I felt this fear. I felt this sense of what is wrong with me. I was like trying to figure out what was going on, all this anxiety. And there were several different things causing that. Some of it's money. There's always money issues, right? Some of it was the fact that I feel like I have this incredible gift that I've been given and I want to share it with the whole world. And I don't know how. There's so many things I don't know. I don't know how to share my links. I don't know how to edit videos. There's so many things I don't know. Anyway, all this anxiety was going on in me. And what I realized, I got up and I started my morning routine, which is a lot of gratitude and a lot of learning, and it's just a wonderful time. But one of the things I realized in that was what an incredible gift that is. The fact that we are designed with this alarm system, this these kind of this warning symbol, things, or this I can't even find the right words, but there's something in us that says something's not right, something's wrong. It kind of warns us of like a danger or a threat or something. And I thought of dogs, and please don't be offended by this. I'm not saying you're a dog, but I thought of dogs, and anybody who's ever had a dog, if anything's going on, those dogs start barking. If there's a cat going by, or somebody knocks at the door, or anything, and it depends on your dog, but they'll bark. They'll let us know, hey, there's something going on. And I remember cleaning for a lady years ago, and I was at her house, and I was cleaning. It's kind of my therapy. Anyway, I was there doing that, and her dog started barking, and she did something that I thought was so profound. I had never seen anyone do this before. She said to her dog, "Thank you, good job. You let me know. Thank you for telling me." And I had never experienced that before. What I had always experienced was the dog would bark, and everyone would yell, "Shut up. Stop barking, be quiet, go away, go lay down." That's what I had always done. That's what I had always experienced. And when I saw her do that, I realized that's what dogs are supposed to do. That's what they're designed for. They have this sensitivity level that is pretty crazy. Some dogs are afraid of everything, so they bark about everything. We used to have a little tiny poodle, and she would bark about everything. And at the time, all I would do is say, "Shut up, stop barking, go lay down." When I saw that lady do that with her dog, that changed the way I saw dogs after that. And I believe it's the same thing with this alert system that we have inside of us. We are designed with something within us that says, hey, something's wrong. This is a potential threat. Something could be going on here. It's amazing. It's the fact that that's what it's intended to do, right? And I believe if we respond similar to like what she did with her dog, it changes everything. I got up this morning and I said, thank you so much that I have this system inside of me that's saying something's wrong. Now I can look at it and say, what do I need to do? Maybe, like our dogs, we go out there and say, it's just a cat. No big deal. We don't have to be afraid of this. Maybe it's something serious. Maybe somebody's at our house and, we need to call the police. They're going to break in or whatever it is. But I think if we recognize the value of it, instead of just saying, shut up, go away, I don't want to listen, be numb, whatever, to say, okay, something inside of me is telling me there's something going on and I need to listen to it. I think that's so powerful. And so, I started thinking about that this morning. I was just so grateful for it. And of course, for me, I started saying, all right, what does that mean? What do I need to do different? And I realized I could start taking steps. I can learn. I can learn how to edit videos. I can learn how to do all these different kinds of things. And it was empowering. That system inside of me gave me the power that I need to make some changes. And so, I really started thinking of that and going deeper and deeper. And I realized, I I think some of the reasons that we respond the way we typically do is, first of all, because we don't know. I think that's what a lot of unhealthy thinking and unhealthy mental processes come from, is we just don't know. All we've ever seen, all we've ever experienced has been very unhealthy. So just knowing it, I think, makes a big difference. Another thing is, I think, those alarms are going off and we don't know what they mean. Maybe we're having that anxiety and we haven't learned how to deal with it. We don't know what it's telling us. And so, like most things, we say, shut up, just go away, leave me alone. Where, because we don't know what that means. Another thing I think is because maybe what it's telling us, we don't want to do. Maybe it's telling us, hey, you're in an unhealthy situation, or you're in a dangerous environment, or you're in an environment that's causing damage or causing harm to your heart, to your soul. Maybe you're not appreciated or valued, or you're not feeling those things, whether you are or not. Is always debatable, right? We feel things even if they're not necessarily true. But, so not knowing what to do with it, not wanting to do what it's telling us, basically not trusting ourselves. When we hear that message, and like most of us, we haven't learned what to do about it. We don't know how to respond. We just think we're crazy. Like I said this morning when I woke up, I was like, what is wrong with me? It's not a defect. It's not something wrong with you. When you have anxiety, when you have depression, when you have this anger that's inside, it's not a defect. It's absolutely a miracle. It's a design. God designed us this way for a purpose. It's to alert us of something. And maybe it's just the fact that we say, you know what, I hear you. Just like, that lady, every time I would come to her house and I'd knock on the door, I would hear her say to her dog, good job, thank you. She was just letting that dog know, thank you for telling me that. So I recognized that myself this morning. I said, you know what, thank you for that. And in that, I know kind of running off on a different little tangent here for a second, but in that, I recognize the power of words. If I say to that little alarm system going off in me, thank you, it feels a million times different than if I say, shut up. So different. It's so empowering. So I want to encourage you, be careful of the words that you're saying to yourself. I watched Les Mis last night. I watched an older version. That's one of my favorite stories of all time. And I saw the power of those words. This guy spent 19 years in prison and they told him he was a thief and a scumbag and all these different kinds of things. And he got out and one man told him he was amazing, that he was his brother, that God had given him life for a reason. It changed his life. So we have the power of life and death in our words. So be careful the words you're speaking to yourself. And I believe as you speak kinder words to yourself, you're going to speak kinder words to the world as well. So anyway, I hope you have an awesome day. Thank you.